Multiplication of fractions. Yes, finding the fraction of a fraction is possible. Example: the garden problem. Stop the video and read the problem. We can represent the garden with a rectangle. We can represent the section reserved for tomatoes, that is, 2/5 of the garden. And then the section reserved for cherry tomatoes, that is, 3/4 of the section for tomatoes. Therefore, the cherry tomatoes occupy 6/20 of the garden. The fraction of the garden occupied by cherry tomatoes is determined as follows: 3/4 times 2/5, which equals what? By dividing the garden into 5 equal parts, and each of these parts into 4 equal parts, we obtain 20 equal parts, that is, 4 times 5. The cherry tomatoes occupy 6 of these parts, that is, 3 times 2. So, 3/4 times 2/5 is equal to 3 times 2 over 4 times 5, which is equal to 6 over 20, or 3/10. Therefore, the cherry tomatoes occupy 3/10 of the garden. Other situations require the multiplication of fractions. Example: my photograph of Chicago. Stop the video and read the following problem. The photograph occupies 7/9 of the length of the frame. The photograph occupies 5/7 of the width of the frame. The frame is divided into 63 equal parts, that is, 9 times 7. The photograph occupies 35 of these parts, that is, 7 times 5. We can say that the photograph occupies 35/63 of the surface of the frame, therefore more than half. Indeed, 7/9 over 5/7 is equal to 7 times 5 over 9 times 7, which is equal to 35/63, or 5/9. Sometimes, calculating area also requires multiplying mixed numbers, and therefore fractions. Example: what is the area of an envelope that is 4½ inches by 6 2/5 inches? Finding the area of the envelope means multiplying its dimensions. 4½ times 6 2/5. To multiply these numbers, we can transform them into fractions. 4½ is equal to 9/2. 6 2/5 is equal to 32/5. A fraction whose numerator is greater than its denominator is called an improper fraction. Area is equal to 4½ times 6 2/5, which is equal to 9/2 times 32/5, which is equal to 9 times 32 over 2 times 5, which is equal to 288/10, or 28 4/5. The area of the envelope is 28 4/5 square inches.